Welcome back to BDDE, where I already started unwrapping it because I was just in such a hurry to open it up. I didn't even think of pressing the record button. Anyway. This will be 3 videos ready to go, so I don't know what I'm going to do after this. Once we start getting some spared boxes done, we'll see where we're at. Anyway, probably won't record more than this tonight, just because of wife will be home shortly. Hopefully she won't make too big a noise when she comes home, but I have a feeling she's going to start pretty loud. Dig in, last charm, and overturn the results. That's twice we've seen them both in the one pack. That's interesting. Token. Flex strength. Here she is now. Let's see how loud she'll be. Yumi, I'm making a video, so what? I'm recording a video. It's all good. So I just thought I'd let the wife know. It's not carry on too much. But, you know, I figured that as soon as I start the next video, this would happen. Good Nature's Brutality. We've already seen this, so no need to talk about that one again. Next. Shut the door. She's like, she doesn't want to hear me. Fair enough. I barely want to hear myself now. Take the bait. This is the create the bait one. That's where I got the bait from before. Fair enough. Rainbow foil. Right behind you. Turning point. What's this one? When this defends, if you have less life than the attacking hero, the crowd cheers you. When this defends, if you have been cheered this turn, you get +3. So this can come in for defensive. It's a block action, though. I don't know. Not a big fan of cards that are block that just block and just do extra defense. I'd rather put a defense reaction for the most part. Yeah, I know there's now confidence non-block cards, but you can't put block cards in the in your. Well, maybe you can now, but you couldn't put block cards in your arsenal before without them just being a waste and taking up a spot. Who's the tough guy? Nobody cares. I got this in the preview when I was doing my stuff, but basically this one is 3, but it gets +1. Tower means they can't get go again during their turn, so it's sort of like Spinal Crush. But worse, because you got to get to tower. Anyway, alright, backspin thrusts. 1 per turn instant. Untap a cog you control. This gets +1 and go again. And it seems fine. I'm not a mechanologist. I don't really care for it at all. Bash Guardians. We have up on a pedestal, and we have some Shining Courage. The packs are really colourful, and all that kind of stuff, but I feel the cards aren't anywhere near as colourful. There is colour, but don't get me wrong, I just don't think it's as colourful as the thing. We have 2 rares in the back, we don't care. We have another Rainbow Foil Super Rare. 1 favourite. When this attacks, if you've been cheered this turn, create a toughness token. If this defends, if it has 6 or more defense, put it on the bottom of its owner's deck when the combat changes close. So if you give this a +3, when you defend, instead of going to the graveyard, you get to go put it under things. So that's a good anti-fatigue thing, but you need 2 cards to get it up. So it's not the worst thing, but I don't think it's that great. But it's also an attack, so that's always a thing. That's always a good thing. In that sense, it's always good. Take that, wind up the crowd for another super rare. You can, it's 6, 6 blue, instant discard, create a toughness and a vigor token. Oh, that's pretty good. You create both. Create both. It's not bad. Almost put the super rare in the wrong spot. Alright. We have our adult. I mean, this is colourful, but the a lot of the reveres are just nowhere near as colourful as the reviled. So I don't really get the palette choice for the package art. I don't get it. Goon Tactics. No, there's so many of these damn super rares. If you have, oh, we've seen this. It's going to be like that for soon. I don't care about that. It's just a token. Fair Fight. What's this? It defends by a reviled card. This gets +1 if it is revered. So then this is a reviled card. Put this card on the bottom of its owner's deck. Yeah. Meh. No, I saw it read right. A reviled. It's reviled, not revered. I was like, that would be strange, but I was like, oh, maybe it is. So against reviled, so it's a good sideboard card / limited cards in this format. It's good. You know, puff your chest, go for it, mate. And rares, don't care. Haven't seen too much interesting yet in this box. Might change soon, hopefully. Come on, box, don't make me look stupid. Tough thing, we have a Crowd Goes Wild again. We've seen that already, we're not rereading it. Golden Heart Plate, yeah, whoop-de-doo. Edge of the Seat. The Energetic Impact. Seen that. Yeah, if I don't find some cool stuff soon, then, and it doesn't become a little bit more easy to get, then, you know. Just a token, not even adult. Kick, the Hornet's Nest, and a old favorite. Favorite, we're going to get rid of that. We've already read it in this video. When an opponent's effects puts this into the graveyard from anywhere, create a Confidence, Might, Toughness, and Vigor token. It is generic, but when an opponent's effects put this in the graveyard, so it can't be yours. So you can't just be putting it in the graveyard from a discard, but if they make you discard it, that's alright. Another channel. Ooh, that's a playset that I don't need. Buck Wild. Nothing in the back. I'm told cold foil legendaries are going to be super hard, like 1 every 2 cases kind of thing. I'm like, oh god, that's getting way too ridiculously hard. Bully Tactics. So this is a rainbow foil for our the reviled heroes, and we have a Cutting Retort. So there's a double impact, but we've already got the Cutting Retort. Bully Tactics. When this attacks a hero, you may pay up to 3 intimidate that many times. So being able to just intimidate and 3 cards out of someone's hand for the 1 attack is pretty good. If you manage to pump this up to quite high significance, that's pretty good. But sadly, no. Crack Bubble. Less enthused by that now. Dynamic Balls. 2 steps ahead for us. Super rare, we don't care about. Let me know what you guys think of the super rares. Are they worth it? Are they not? And I've realized I put that one there. That actually goes there. It's not even rainbow foil. Just messed that up. I noticed that out of the corner of my eye for some reason. Yup. that goes there. Beat the same drum. It's a generic. If you control an agility token this turn, create a might token, then repeat for confidence, might, and toughness and vigor. If you controlled an agility token this turn, create a, then repeat for confidence, might. So I don't really understand how that works, but I guess you get all of them. Visit the boneyard. So you just create all these extra tokens. I haven't one. It's not bad. Token. Okay. Not so mighty. And just a couple of rays in the back. We don't care. It's a dud pack. Most packs so far have been duds. New Horizon, regular, not rainbow foil. So who gives a rat's ass? What a shit card to put in there. In two different forms. Like, you're just crashing the card's value. It's pointless to even have them now. This is why I'm going to be just selling a bit more of my collection bit by bit. That I'm just... the things I'm not using, I'm not going to play with. Heroic Pose, because there's no point in collecting anything and having backups, because they'll just get reprinted later in a different format, and you just be able to have them then. Whatever. Challenge the Alpha. When this attacks a brute hero, this gets +2. When this hits a brute hero, they discard a card. If it has 6 or more attack, you lose 2. Interesting. No, that's not too bad. Couple of regular rares. I'm not going to bother putting a sleeve over it just yet. We'll do that later. Hey, yet another painful passage in a rainbow foil. Yay for clumping! Fucking LSS. Get fucking the Japanese line sorted ASAP. I'm fucking tired of it. Tired of just getting the same cards again and again, when especially when they're terrible. It's just so boring. Goon Battery. Disrupt the Peace. We've read that already. Like, if I get good cards, then you can keep doing it. But I don't get good cards. I get all the crappy stuff. That's just how my luck is. Fish token. I don't care about the fish token. Hi, Winter. What are you doing? Did you want to come in here badly? Yeah. I heard you meowing, but I didn't understand you wanted to come in here. Cheetah's Charm. He's just like, you heard the meowing, and he's just like, I'm like, why? Yumi's home. She can take care of you. It's the last pack, anyway. Hey, last pack magic. I just expected to have nothing. I completely forgot we didn't even have my foil yet. Anyway, we have Goldbean's Evil Twin. It's Evil Guardian Hero, but we do have a Marvel. How good's that? In the shop, 2 things. Looks pretty evil. So am I meant to now play him instead of Miss Pilates? I know it's not name. I just keep thinking I want to call her Pilates. Because the defined abs, you know, it's a joke, right? Everything I say is a joke. Shut the fuck up, guys. Anyway, this guy's pretty fucking neat. He has 5 intelligence, but the base of the attacks and defense cards you control are halved, rounded up. But I have instant, tap, play 2, tap, crowd boos. You defending action cards, you get +1 this turn. Whenever the crowd boos you, you create a might. So you get +1 to your next attack for 2 reasons, for at least one of the cards that you are the extra cards you have from the 5. One of the extra card you get, you can always spend it to get +1. So but most of your cards will defend at base value. And so base value, and you get +1 to your attack after the halving is done. So that's pretty good. So he could be quite fun, quite good. We have his Marvel. Not sure what I'm going to do with him. Am I going to keep it and play it, or am I just going to sell it on? Anyway, we're going to do a quick review for those of you who skipped all the way to the end. We're going to go quickly through this. We have another painful passage in Rainbow Foil. We have KO's Charm, or Cheetah's Charm. Dispute the Peace. We have Challenge the Alpha in Rainbow Foil. We have a regular New Horizon. Whoop-de-doo. Beat the Same Drum. Liar's Charm. 2 steps ahead. We have the Bully Tactics, so maybe I will have to play it because I now have his main card. Cutting Retort. We have the Channel Tranquil. I now have a playset. Whoop-de-doo. Old Favorite. Energetic Impact. Some Gold-Hearted Plate. Crowd Goes Wild. Smashing Ground. Wind Up the Crowd. Old Favorite. Rainbow Foil this edition. Up on a Pedestal. Backspin for the what's his names? Mechanologist. No Tall Tales. Turning Point. Take the Bait. Good Nature's Brutality. And of course we have Lythar, Goldmane, Vile, Savant. I guess it just means he's very smart. Didn't realize that's what he's called. I'd never bothered to read his name before. Anyway, all right. I get the last pack magic actually just sold me. That was a good box. But anytime you get an adult Marvel, it's usually a good box just because it shows up. And you know, Rainbow Foil Majestic for him as well, so it's not too bad to have as a nice little way to start off if you're going to play that hero. Anyway, let me know what you think of this box, and yeah, show me what you guys have gotten so far. Anyway, that's all the time we got for this particular episode of B-Diddity-E, and we'll catch you next time. Bye!